As more tourists are visiting the stone town, now people are turning some of the buildings into hotels. Now, after some time, Stone Town will have a lot of hotels, while this is a living city. In fact, we should concentrate more in making sure that the living city survives.
It's like, to me, it's very unique. I come from West Africa, and the city there in Accra, Ghana is really huge, like 7 million people. And I think for the whole of Zanzibar, it's only like 1 million. And I think there's always this tug of war when you live in Africa. It's like, do I live traditional in a village and give up the luxuries of Western world, of industrial society? Or do I live in a city and then become disconnected from my roots to a degree because, you know, tradition takes a back role? And what I like about Stone Town is that it's this mix, you know, of tradition and modernity. It's like you're living in probably one of the oldest cities in East Africa, like properly built cities had, you know, sewage systems and things, and yet it's so much like a village. You know, everyone knows everybody, which is a good thing. It can also be a challenge coming from the outside. It can also be challenging because I mean, coming from a health background, I always think of the health hazards. Like, the buildings are really close together, and that's what gives it its unique flavor, but it's also, to me, it can be a health problem, poor airflow. The buildings are really old. A lot of them have not been renovated because although it's a World Heritage Site, there's no funding coming from UNESCO to support taking care of the town. And I think as a result, a lot of people live in conditions that are serious health hazards. You know, I can only imagine the respiratory conditions that children and older adults must have here because, yeah, and dare I say, there's a bit of a rat infestation. I mean, you know, it's an old city, so thank God there's enough cats to balance it out. But it's really just to be a part of a living history, you know, to be able to be a part of a place that is so ancient and so loving and so spiritual, you know, the call to prayer happening in like this wave or succession. It's just Stone Town. It's something people have to experience.